You should do this for a living, man.
Oh man, trying to.
What's going on, brother?
Dude, just feeling good. Still waking up a little bit, to be honest. But
Yeah.
got
Dude,
my coffee.
Thank you for coming by. Well, like, obviously, Portland wasn't a part of the stop, so you came in especially for this.
I mean, I can't just drive by Portland and not at least stop.
I mean, if I don't see you every 6 months, I get lonely. So
yeah, we should up that a little bit.
Yeah, I know, right? So you're on tour with Nightly now. How's
Yep.
that? How's that been? Those guys are great.
Yeah.
Great group of guys. But how's that been for you? What have you learned from them?
Really good. Their show is really awesome. I will say that. Like, if you guys have the opportunity to see Nightly live, they're really cool, and like just stage presence wise, and also their lighting for their show is really cool, and their songs are really great. I've been out in the crowd just watching every single night because I'm a huge fan, and it's been full circle for me because when my band was coming to an end a couple years ago, I went to Vegas with my friend, and we were chilling by the pool, and this cool song was playing, and I Shazammed it, and it was a Nightly song, and I didn't know who it was. So I DM'd them, and I was like, you guys are awesome. And they were like, come to Nashville and write. So I went the next week, and I wrote with them, and it's kind of like culminated in this tour now, which is kind of sick.
You were recently named one of Amazon's breakthrough artists to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be cool, right? Very reassuring, I'm sure.
Super cool, yeah.
How'd you find that out?
I'm trying to remember. Probably my manager called me and told me. And that was amazing. But also just Amazon as a whole, they've been so supportive, like more than any other DSP. It's been really beautiful. And they like put up a big billboard in Times Square. That was crazy. I had to go see that, and it was like weird to see my face. Funny story, actually. Somehow, some way, I guess there was a folder that was sent to Amazon of like, these are potentials of stuff you could use for the billboard, and they chose one, and I didn't realize this, but like, I guess there was an unedited photo that went in there, and it was like a big old pimple like right on my forehead. And I walked up to Times Square, and I looked up, and it was just my face with the biggest, like, this pimple was probably like this big in real life. So I made a couple calls, and they switched it out. But that was a funny moment.
On the same theme of like breaking, like as an artist, they say, you've put this on your Instagram, 10 years to make a pop star.
Yeah.
You are coming up on 10 plus years. The band is coming up on 10 years.
Yeah.
How's that been for like your mental health as far as like, because you see some people just overnight, and then other people, it does take that full 10 years or more. Yeah. How's that been for you? Because it could kind of go either way.
Mm-hmm. My mental health journey has been a journey for sure. And I think it's resulted in me being super strong, and also realizing that like mental health is just as important as any other kind of health. And it's important to look out for the people around you and yourself. And if you're struggling, there's no shame in that at all, and you should feel comfortable to talk about it, and it's not weird.
But does the 10 years thing, does that help you with like, it's okay, it's a process, I maybe not be, there where I want to be yet, but because like Sabrina Carpenter, great example.
Yeah.
Like, she was on the Disney Channel, she played this stage like I think 3 different times before, right. She finally made it big. But like for you, like, how has it been?
Yeah, I think that like, I don't know, it's all a process, and my whole goal in all of this is just affect as many people in a positive way as I can, and whatever that looks like, I'm trying my best to do that, and trusting the greater, path that I'm on.
Speaking of why don't we, coming up on 10 years, you just finished up your like trials with them.
Yeah.
What did that mean? Like, what was the end result of all that? Does it mean you just can't like use the name anymore? Like, what's going on?
Yeah. So that was all crazy. It was a couple months ago. We were down in Florida for like a whole month, just like going through this trial with old management. And it actually kind of felt like a movie where it was like there's lots of fans coming to the courthouse, and like It's like I've seen this before, but I wasn't the main character. No, but it was good. It was good to connect with the other guys. I think that was the win in the whole thing, and yeah, I love those dudes. And the result of it was, they were trying to sue us for $50 million for breach of contract and defamation, and the jury found us liable for $1 each, so $4 total.
Please tell me you did the Fetty Wap thing where you gave him 100 pennies.
I just sent an Apple Cash.
Do you guys take Venmo? Is that cool?
Yeah,
Can
is
I
that
just
cool? No, I mean it's all good. We can't use the name Why Don't We, which sucks. But
what about We Don't Why?
I was thinking like some kind of a
some
play
variation
on it, or like
of
Why
it?
Can't We?
Yeah, right.
I don't know, but I mean, like you were just saying before, September, a year from September will be the 10-year anniversary of the band, and so I think we've been throwing some ideas around, but I'm not going to speak on that too much. But there's some exciting conversations.
Delete that question.
Yeah.
No. So you recently moved to Nashville.
I did.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure most of your time since moving has been on tour, but
yeah.
I can't help but think that you're gonna be, just by being in that town, you're gonna get influenced by country music.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a thought process? Because you're friends with Kelsey Ballerini too. Is there ever a thought process of maybe taking your music country?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm definitely a fan of country music, and I've been a fan of country music. I grew up, in Minnesota by a lake, the vibes.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But that being said, I mean, I think no matter what, my sensibilities will always be kind of pop vibes, and then dabble with a little country maybe or something like that. But I think that my voice will be the common thread through everything. Probably.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well, because
I'm excited about it.
I was going to say Stillwater. I mean, you're not country.
That's what I'm saying.
Stillwater is a really 20,000 people town in Minnesota. It's on the river.
I just don't think that you're going to hear me singing a song like that. I was driving my truck down a dirt road. I don't think I'm going to be there.
He hasn't been. Wait,
but
wait.
I do
just
think that
wait.
there's some cool vibes in that world. I don't know.
He's been in Nashville for 2 months. Let's check back in 2 years.
It's like that trend where I'm 2 weeks in Nashville, and then
4 months in Nashville.
4 months in Nashville. Hi guys.
Howdy y'all, it's Jonah Marais here.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm gonna stop talking here. You got More Than Enough. Your EP is dropping on Friday. What do we need to know about that before that comes out?
Yeah, that's my new EP. It's coming out, I guess, technically Thursday night at midnight Eastern time, which is 9 p.m. here.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love that EP, and More Than Enough is on it. Better Place is on it, and then there's a song called Fake Friend that I really like that's on there. And I am sorry if you can relate to that, but I think a lot of people will. And then there's a song called Ramona that's just a sweet song. And what's the last one? Miracle Fruit. You guys might know that one. I did that. I've been doing that on tour. So that's just a fun summary bop. Yeah.
All right, take it away, boys.
Dude, thanks for the question.
No problem.